Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI! Last time we came to this lonely house in the middle of nowhere. Who could possibly have been living here? Sabin! It must have been Sabin's cabin. Well, it's not really much of a cabin. He has an ordinary well. Oh, so Sabin went to the mountains. I guess that's Mount Kolts, and Duncan and Vargas and all sorts of people are involved with something going on over there. Let's check it out. But before we do that, there is one thing I want to do. Down there in the forest area there. Now, I've already shown you battle formation on the plains area where I am now that included Rhodox. There's 3 other battle formations that include a Rhodox in it in the forest down there. And I want to meet up with every battle formation possible for a certain feral character later on, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to post every battle formation in the video description so you know when you've met up with all of them. And they're relatively easy to meet up with. It doesn't take very long, and it'll be very useful later on in the game. So I'll take care of that and be right back. Okay, I've taken care of everything that I needed to, so let's head to Mount Kolts. In order to get there, you know what? Let's go for a chocobo ride. Got a chocobo stable here. Pay some money. This is how you get a chocobo. You don't just find them in the wild like you had to do in previous Final Fantasy games. But that's okay. I love this scene. It's like a disco version, you know? No, there is no chocobo walking or grunting or anything like that. Alright, well let's check this place out. Maybe we can find Sabin around here. Here's a new enemy, Brawlers. Let's see if we can steal something from them. No, we can't. Auto crossbow isn't going to be enough to take them out, so I want to use the noise blaster on them to confuse them and take them out. Meanwhile, let's have Locke try to steal some items from them. I think normally you get a tonic from them, but then if you, whatever. I could have used Noise Blaster again, but you can also get rarely get a bandana from them, which is a much better piece of headgear. But if you don't get it, don't worry about it. It's not critical. It's just, you know, a little better than what you've got now. But we're going to find even better stuff later. What was that? Thought I saw something on the top of the screen. Must be my imagination. Overactive as it is. And here we get a Guardian Knife. Okay, I think I get to go over a bug in the game, yeah. You see how the Guardian Knife increases his physical evade there? Physical evade is bugged in this version of the game. The Game Boy Advance version actually fixed it. PlayStation version, I think it's still bugged. Your physical evade is covered by your magic block, which is essentially your magic evade. So whatever your magic block value is down there, that is your physical evade. Whatever your physical evade number is there, it doesn't matter. That's bugged. And I've heard that that's actually why Darkness doesn't actually do anything. Not so much that Darkness was bugged again. It's just that physical evade does nothing. It's covered by your magic evade. So I just wanted to let you know. But still, the Guardian Knife is the best weapon right now for Locke. So use it. I just find it interesting that even though, you know, I mean, there's the evade bug there, that despite that, my equipment setups from playing the Game Boy Advance version didn't really change that much. I mean, I thought, you know, like, oh my goodness, physical evade doesn't work, you know, I might want to, you know, totally change my setup, but really it didn't seem to make that big of a difference. In fact, having physical evade actually work made the game a lot easier in the Game Boy Advance version. I mean, yeah, it is kind of nice having one evade stat, your magic evade, cover both, but early on in the game, your shields will actually work, and that's when physical attacks are more prominent, whereas later in the game, it's not. Now here's a treasure that's kind of hard to find. There we go. Just walk along the walls there. And we get an Atlas Armlet, one of my favorite relics in the game. Now what that does is it increases your physical attack power, or your physical damage, by 25%, and I'm just trying to remember who I'm supposed to give that to. Let's see. Let's give that to Edgar, because he's going to be using that auto crossbow there. Yeah. I could have given it to Locke, but I really mostly want him to steal. And by the way, don't use Bioblaster on those brawlers. They absorb it. So, you know, just wait for one of them to clear up from Confuse. Okay, well that's everything useful here. So, let's see. Oh, who's that? Bit of a shadowy figure, huh? Well, no sense in worrying about it. Okay, we got a few new enemies here. Trillium, they are, well, they can poison you, essentially. That's why I got the star pendants equipped. They have a Bane touch attack, or something or other, whatever it is. Let's confuse them all first. And, yeah, let's just have Locke keep on stealing. Syrpius, those birds up there, can theoretically poison you, but I've never seen them actually do it, so I don't know. Yeah, now let's stick with the auto crossbow, and yeah, Terra, stop using magic. You're scaring the boys. Yeah, Tuskers are the tough ones, because they got that gore attack there, so. Come on, Locke. Yeah! Alright. Well, I think that's all the new enemies around here. Let's see what's going on in here. Ah, there it is. Kind of blended into the background there. A chest with a tent in it. Why someone would have just left their tent on a mountain, I don't know. Wow, that Atlas armament makes a big difference. So much better than the Hyper Wrist. When did the encounter rate for this game get so high? What happened? Did the encounter rate from Final Fantasy Legend 2 invade my other LP because I've been ignoring it? Play me! I'm sorry, game. I've been busy with my bad internet connection. Oh, right, a save point, finally. And I have a tent to use with it, don't I? Yeah, there we go. So, well, either I'll use a tent or a sleeping bag on Terra and have her cure everyone else, or whatever. I'll be healed up by the time I get back. Okay, we're all set and ready to go. Essentially, I use tonics on Locke and Edgar, and then a sleeping bag on Terra to restore her MP. So, save the tent for later. A good thing I got those star pendants. Yeah, and Edgar's crossbow can take out just about anyone on here now, except maybe those Tuskers. Other than that, just use Noise Blaster on them. But I don't think you can meet up. Well, you can, but not easily. Isn't Trillium a kind of a drug? Or is that something else? Or maybe I'm thinking of Trilithium from Star Trek? Who's that guy? Well, that wasn't nice. What did we ever do to you? Oh, he's... Oh, Vargas, right. Okay. Duncan's boy. Apparently he doesn't like me because I look just like Sabin, or, well, Edgar does. So now he's gonna send Winnie the Pooh's evil twin brothers after us. That's just great, game. Might as well just try to steal some items from them. Locke's really not gonna be too useful here. But that's okay. Apparently we can't hit Vargas. And apparently he must be the first black character in a Final Fantasy game. Alright. Nuts. It's pretty buff, though. Yeah, let's have Terra start curing everyone now that we got Winnie the Pooh out of the way. And Bioblaster's the way to go against Vargas. Being human, he's weak to poison. I think it's the first Final Fantasy game where they really emphasized poison as a good status element. Or not status element, but a good element, so to speak. Poison's never going to be a useful status element. It's nice that they made steel actually remotely useful in this game. You know, I mean, Final Fantasy 3 and 4, not as useful, but oh well. Off with you now! Oh, I love this music. He killed Duncan. Oh no! Where am I going to get my donuts from now? Oh. Liar! I just love that line. Blizzard Fist! Obi-Wan has taught you well, but with all of our characters blown out of the way, it's time for the one-on-one duel! Sabin versus Vargas, son versus apprentice. Who will be victorious? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI! This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!